You ever have that feeling that the market is actively, personally working against you? Well, according to the legendary trading coach Mark Douglas, the problem isn't the market at all. Nope, it's your own internal mental software. So today, let's dig into exactly why your brain might be hiding money, actual, profitable opportunities right from under your nose. I mean, you know the feeling, right? It's something pretty much every trader has gone through. You see that perfect setup. You know the one, but you hesitate and whoosh, it takes off without you. Or maybe you jump in, feeling confident, and bam, the market immediately reverses. It feels so personal, doesn't it? Almost like it's malicious. But what if I told you that entire painful experience isn't actually coming from the market at all? And this really gets to the heart of what Mark Douglas was talking about. See, the market, it's just a machine. It's spitting out neutral information. That's it. Upticks, downticks. It has no agenda. It doesn't know you exist, and it certainly doesn't care. Your mind, though, that's the interpreter. That's where all the pain, the frustration, all of that stuff gets generated. Because its interpretation of that totally neutral data is, well, it's often kind of flawed. Okay, so to really get how this works, Douglas uses this incredible analogy. It's a simple story about a young boy and a dog, but trust me, it perfectly illustrates the psychological trap that literally costs traders millions of dollars. So picture this. You've got this little kid, right? And he's never seen a dog before in his life. He's not scared at all. He's just totally fascinated. He sees this furry, four-legged creature, and his natural instinct is pure curiosity. He wants to go up to it, pet it, play with it. Right now, in his brain, that dog is just neutral information. It's just a thing. But then, something awful happens. The dog snaps and bites him. And in that one instant, his brain creates this incredibly powerful, negatively charged memory. An association is forged, instantly and automatically. Dog equals pain. And this isn't some logical thought process. No, it's a deep, primal, protective link that's burned into his mind. Okay, so fast forward a few years. The boy's a little older, and he sees a totally different dog. This one is a friendly, tail-wagging golden retriever, the kind that just wants to play fetch. But what does the boy see? Does he see a fun, friendly animal? No way. He sees a threat. His mind literally projects the memory of that past pain onto this brand new, totally neutral situation, and he's just frozen in terror. All right, so what on earth does a boy and a dog have to do with you staring at a candlestick chart? Well, that exact same mental mechanism is running in the background every single time you look at a potential trade, especially if you've just come off a big, painful loss. Let's break down how this plays out for a trader. Let's just map it out, one to one. In our story, the dog is just like a chirp pattern. It's neutral data. The bite, well, that was that one monster loss you took, the one that really stung, on a pattern that looked just like this. And now, the fear. That's the hesitation you feel. Every time you see that pattern, you're not seeing an opportunity. You're feeling the pain of that past loss. And here is the absolute kicker. This is not a logical process. You can't just talk yourself out of it. Your mind is hardwired to do this automatically. It connects the now moment, the trade in front of you, to your most intense past pain because it's trying to protect you. And that's the real problem, right? In trading, this protection mechanism is actually what causes you to miss out on perfectly good opportunities. You know, there's actually a formal name for what's going on here. It's a psychological concept called projection, and it is the absolute root cause of why we so often see threats that, well, that aren't really there. Think of projection like this. You've got an old-school movie projector sitting inside your head. The film loaded in it? That's your old, painful memory of that terrible trade. And the blank screen up ahead? That's the market, right now, in this moment, totally neutral. Your mind just hits play and beams that old movie right on top of reality. And suddenly, you can't see what's actually there anymore. All you can see is your own fear. And it happens in a really predictable sequence. Step 1, a bad loss creates that emotionally charged memory. Step 2, a similar-looking pattern shows up and your brain instantly links the two. Step 3, you project all the pain and fear from that past event onto what you're seeing right now, which brings us to the final disastrous step, perceptual blindness. You are now literally blind to the opportunity that's sitting right there on your screen. This quote from Mark Douglas, man, it just says it all. You are threatening yourself with your own memories. Let that sink in. The market isn't the threat. Your broker isn't the threat. The real threat is internal. It's your own mind, weaponizing your own memories against you, generating that fear that makes you freeze up. Okay, so this sounds pretty bleak, right? How do we fix this? How do we stop our own minds from sabotaging our trading? Well, the solution is to consciously install a new belief. Think of it like a piece of mental code that's designed to override that faulty, fear-based programming. And Douglas has a name for it, the uniqueness principle. This right here, this is the core belief that you'll find in every single consistently successful trader. The idea that every single moment in the market is a unique event. It has its own unique outcome, and it has absolutely zero connection to what happened on your last trade. It's like the boy finally learning that this friendly dog is not that dog that bit him.
And as a trader, you have to learn that this trade, the one right in front of you right now, is not that trade, the one you lost on last week. The outcome of that old trade is over. It's known, and frankly, it's irrelevant. The outcome of this new trade is completely unknown and probabilistic. The second you can truly separate those two in your mind, you disconnect the fear.
So what can you actually do in the moment? It's pretty simple, but not easy. First, when you feel that fear creeping in, just acknowledge it. Don't fight it. Second, consciously tell yourself where it's coming from. Say it out loud if you have to. This is a memory, not reality. And finally, you have to train yourself over and over to see the now moment with fresh eyes, as a completely unique event with its own set of probabilities. Because in the end, it all boils down to this one choice. The market is always going to be just a stream of neutral information. And your past, well, it's always going to have some painful memories. So the real question, the only question that matters, is this. In this very moment, what are you going to choose to see? The pain of the past or the opportunity that's right in front of you?